when it comes to dating, the first person that you're with seriously sets a tone for the rest of your life. Like, for example, most of the gay men that I've interviewed, their first sexual situation was with another man. Usually rape, sometimes experimentation, usually an older man, usually this, usually that. Now, it's not every time, but most times. So when people like to say, oh, well, I was gay anyways, it's like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know, like, you look at situations like some of the prison guys I interviewed, you know, what they tell me, which was really interesting, is that there's a lot of men in prison that have never been with a woman.
Oh, damn.
They get locked up as teenagers.
Right.
They start having sex with guys. They get out, then they go right back in, but they're just with guys all the time. You know, one of the craziest stories I heard was this guy, Lil Diesel, who was locked up in Angola. There was a guy in their prison whose punk was his son.
Oh, damn. Damn.
He was having sex with his son.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
This blew my... Tell him about the dad and the son.
Yeah, a guy, he got his son is his sister.
It's a guy doing life in prison.
Wait.
Not to tell Vlad them stories. Vlad needs to believe it as the first telling this stuff.
Don't tell me I heard what I just heard.
Yeah.
There is a man in prison,
Yes.
and his son
It's for him.
is his punk.
Yes.
So he has sex with his own son.
You see, before you let anybody else do it, he might as well have him.
He said, before anyone else can have him, I'm going.
Oh yeah, he gonna be for me. Yes, that's true.
It gets that twisted up in there.
It's
and you know something? In there, it's not as crazy as it is when we're talking about it. It's you know what I'm saying? Like certain things become normalized.
I remember you saying they wanted you to interview Fleece Johnson and you wouldn't do it.
No, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, Fleece is a serious criminal. People kind of joke about he did some real, you know, they took his teeth out because he was biting people in prison. You know that? That's why he has no teeth.
Yeah, I mean, he threatened to rape me.
Yeah. I mean, he's a rapist. He's very rapey.
That was the whole thing, because it was like, look, like I was a character on the Boondocks.
Okay, yeah.
So when Fleece got out, I was like, yo, you got to interview him. It's a whole Boondocks connection, you know, because there was the whole Booty Warrior episode and everything else like that. And I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, you know, because I was thinking a lot of it was just like trolling or whatever else. But leading up to the interview, I'm doing the research and I'm like, oh, this guy's a serious rapist, a serious gay rapist at that.
Yeah.
Like, how many guys went to prison on some little skid bid and ended up getting turned out by this guy?
Right.
You know?
Right.
He was a predator.
Yeah. He was serious,
I was just like, I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm not going to do it. I know he gets 20 versus 1s and whatever other weird shit he does. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know,
because people kind of joke about him and have him
nothing
on.
Funny about that shit.
Yeah, the stuff he did was real serious.
Nothing funny about that shit.
Yeah.
I know Terrence Gangster Williams interviewed him. And I'm like, all right, you know, that's you. That's your choice, right? I just found that just kind of sickening.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want to put him on my platform, essentially. That's just me.
There any other people that, you know, because of some of the stuff they did, you wouldn't interview them?
People wanted me to interview South Park Mexican.
Oh,
he's doing like 40 years over, I mean, he had impregnated like a 13-year-old.
Oh, okay.
Now,
really?
He met her at the strip club, so I guess, you know, they're saying, well, it wasn't his fault because you meet a girl at a strip club, you have sex with her, you assume she's 18 because it's an 18-up thing, but then there was other sexual assaults of children that he was ultimately convicted of. So I was just like, yeah, a child molester, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that, regardless of the views or whatever else. Yeah, I don't interview people who have active cases. Like Draco the Ruler, when he was fighting his murder case, his manager wanted me to interview him over the phone, and I said no.
Right.
You know, Taxstone, my man, when he was going through his murder trial, he wanted me to do an interview. I said no, because I didn't want to. I would know that those interviews would become part of the case.
Right.
And people don't always realize what they say, and I don't always realize what they say.
How many years did Taxstone give?
35, I think.
God damn, I didn't know he got them in it. I was the last interview he did. Yeah, the last interview he did, I was out in New York.
Yeah, I hung out with him a couple of days before he got picked up. But we'd been hanging out for a whole year, because a whole year passed between the shooting and him getting picked up.
Yeah.
So we were all thinking, it's all good. You know, I'm not talking to him about it off camera or on camera, you know, but I didn't think he was going to get picked up. I thought it was whatever, a cold case for whatever reason. But yeah, no, there's a bunch of people I wouldn't interview. I turned down a lot of shit. A lot.